Uthman, go ahead, finger boy.
You know that a human being is not your property, right? And when you beat somebody,
you know that a human being is not your property. Is not even 7 seconds after he start talking. You know that a human being is not your property. People, did you hear it? A Muslim Abdul saying that you know that a human being is not your property. Muslims, did you hear your brother saying what he just said? I want to hear it again. It's not even 5 seconds in the beginning of the video. And this is a video posted by him, not by us. It's called Hot Debate, Justice in Islam and Christianity. What you just said, a Muslim who follow Muhammad, the slave buyer and seller, the one who owned thousands of slaves, the one who beat his slaves, and we will show you the proofs. Even he beat Muslims. The man who beat women, the man who sell women, the man who kidnap women, the man who enslaved nations, tribes. You are saying to this Christian women, you know that human being is not a property. Say it again.
you know that a human being is not your property, right? And when you beat.
Look at this coward. Who is going to, how many Muslims will be laughing at you? How many Muslims will be saying like, you idiot, you stupid, you made us look like a joke? So what is the word in the Quran which appear almost in every chapter, where it says your right hand on? I did not even watch the video yet. And you are saying to the women, you know that a human being is not a property. Do you see how many verses in the Quran it says a human being is your property? Endless. Coward. Potato. A burqa boy. Because you are wearing a burqa in USA, claiming that Islam does not teach that a human being is a property, you say to her that you know that we don't have a human property? Huh? Huh? In chapter 4, verse number 24, it says, forbidden for you free women. They are married. But you can have sex and you can rape your right own hand property. You know that human being is not a property. And by the way, the verse you quote for us doesn't say that. This is about a servant. If we go to the video, guys, just to show you how stupid this guy. In the Old Testament, a human being, a Jewish person, he offered himself or even a member of his family to pay for a debt, like borrowing money, to be a servant. The name they use is a slave, but the maximum will be for 7 years. And when you say that this is the law of God, again, you are showing us that you are stupid, certified stupid. Isn't you Muslims, you see that the Muslims is really funny. The Muslims, they accept that God, he gave Moses the 10 Commandments. That is the law of God. God, he wrote law for Moses, the 10 Commandments. Moses is a leader. He have a law for his nation too. Detailed law. Even about how to go to the bathroom. Where to do it. This is not God. So when an idiot like you come to someone like us we laugh at you because of your stupidity. Now we go to the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse number 20-22. And notice here with me that those Muhammadan, they want to show you only a verse, but he will not show you the chapter. When you buy a Hebrew servant, how you buy the servant? Somebody, he owes somebody money, he cannot pay it, well, you have to work for him. The maximum between 6 years, in the 7 years, he shall be go free. You coward, you lie, you say he is a property. Have you ever heard of a property is temporarily property? If he come by himself, he shall go by himself. Do you see it? He offered himself to be a slave or a servant. So you coward, you jump. Verse number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number, and you go to 20. Do you know why? Because you are wearing the burqa in the front of that woman. You are the one in the burqa. You don't dare even to be a man and read the chapter for her. And even the verse there, it says, and if a man he do beat his servant or his maid, he should be punished. Stop. Is it true that Umar ibn Khattab and your prophet and the companion, they used to beat their slaves? Let us find the hadith. He did beat a woman. For what reason? For wearing hijab. For what? She was wearing a hijab. And because she was wearing a hijab, he did beat her. And he said to her, why you are wearing a hijab? And the women, who they are slaves, captured from their husbands and their family. And you coward, you said to her, you know that women are not a property. He said to her, why you are wearing hijab and you are a slave? Are you a free woman? She said, no, I'm not a free woman. So he did beat her and he said to her, are you trying to look like a free woman? Am I lying, potato? This is the hadith. And what make it more funny, that the Muslims, they force their slaves to wear nothing, no burqa, no cover, so men, they can chase them, but they don't chase a free woman. And he said to her, are you making yourself equal to the free women? You filthy. Let us go to Google Translation because this is not in English. .net, very well known Islamic collection of garbage. فضرب رأسها حتى ألقته. Let us take this part. This part is not showing. So because she is not a slave, she is not free, and she is covering her head, not showing her boobs. And I will show you actually, it says that they used to have their breast flying in the front of them. He hit her head until she threw it away. She threw what? The hijab. So this coward is telling a Christian woman, do you know that human being is not a property? When his religion consider human being a property, and actually all the African slaves in USA, they came captured by the Muslims in North Africa. Go and read history. And their prophet, he owned thousands of them. And he raped thousands of them. And he killed. But in the video, the burqa boy, he was wearing the burqa of taqiyya. So do you see why he is so upset? He tried to insult me, but it's not working. It's working for my benefit. Now, whoever watched this video, he will laugh. Here we go. We have the book of Exodus in front of us. It says that the master who beat his slave or servant, he will be punished. Who punished your prophet when he beat his slaves? And I will show you now your prophet beating people too. He shall surely be punished. And actually, that book says, if you break a tooth of your slave, he is free. Do you know that? If you break a tooth of this person is free. So this is a self-volunteer slavery. Somebody owed me money. He cannot pay me. You're a prophet. He attacked Bani al-Mustaliq while the men are not aware. They were just feeding their cattle. He killed all the men, and he took all the women and the children as a property. But you know that a human being is not a property. You do know, right? Let us see different hadith. How Safiya became in the bed of Muhammad. He raped her after he killed her father, her brother, and her husband in the same day. But you know that a human being is not a property. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.